This is Motivation from the Weightlifting Geek, aka Joe. Welcome to my car. Welcome to the live stream. We appreciate you being here. We love for you to take the time to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell so you'll know the next time that we drop content. We go live every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Monday is Motivation Monday. We focus on motivation. Tuesday is Tech Tuesday. Yes, we're going to talk about technology and a little bit of motivation and how we can use the two. Third, on Wednesday, is Work on You Wednesday. We're going to talk about fitness and we're going to talk about other things that make us better people. We drop fitness videos, we drop tech videos, we drop motivation videos, as well as YouTube shorts. But let's show some love to our silver and our gold members. And then, y'all, we can get this party started. Let's go. What is going on, my beautiful peoples? How you be in 2023? Trying my best to make this not look creepy. But we got to do what we got to do so that we can go live. Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. So before we get started, a few small orders of business. If this is your first time here, we'd love for you to ring that bell. That way you'll know the next time we drop video, and give this live stream a like. And if you really like the content, then you can hit that subscribe button too. That would be super important. And if you really like the content, share this thing out. We love to have as many people here as possible to share in this conversation. So let's speak to some people, and then we're going to get this party started. We got my big bro in the building, Vision Preparedness. What is going on, big bro? Good to see you. Good to see you. We got my sis in the building, Psalm 146, Home and Garden. Thank you so much for being here, my dear friend. I appreciate you. So actually, it was called getting off late from work and having some technical difficulties. But we are here nonetheless. Yes, big bro checked on me like, hey, is you okay? So, yeah, we here. I appreciate the love, big bro. Thank you for checking on me and that good stuff. Really does mean a lot. Look, see, that's what good people do. Even put a message in the chat. Please stand by. Thank you, big bro. That means a lot. Oh, we got Geeky Girls Journal in the building. Andrea, what is going on? Here waiting in the bushes. Good to see you, my sis. Good to see you. Thank you for holding them bushes down. Yeah, it's important. We got my bro in the building, Happy Mac. What is going on, bro? Good to see you. Everybody is speaking to everybody. Let me make sure. Oh, what did Happy Mac say? Too late, Joe. You got that jump scare thing going on. I'm sorry, bro. I am sorry. We trying to make do with what we got. We're gonna find a way to get this thing going. Oh, it was pre-recorded. I was over here wondering how you still had daylight over there. Yeah, the first part was pre-recorded. Yeah. Let's see, we got everybody speaking. Yes, that part, Happy Mac. That part. We got a little ways to go. We're going to figure out how to make this thing work. Eventually, we're going to transition into the studio where we'll have better lighting and all that stuff will be straight. Now, I wanted to have a conversation, and bear with me while I get this together. I hope that you can still see and hear me, because I need to share with you something that is of importance that I believe you will understand why we're doing what we're doing a little bit more if I can pull this here article up. I emailed it to myself so that I would have it, but I did not get a chance to pull it up prior to the live stream. I was on the hashtag struggle bus. Okay, there we go. Happy Max, I'm coming over for supper. All right, so let's kind of get this thing started. Now, the concept behind this live stream is the fact that there is certain things that we must be aware of and we may take for granted. So, let me give you an example. Let's kind of set the stage this way. How many of us would leave home and not lock our doors or not lock our vehicles when we're in a public place? Some of us may live in a secluded area, so we may not have to lock our doors at home. But how many of us, if you go to the mall, the supermarket, a big box store, and you leave your car unlocked? I know I won't. Odom, what's going on, my bro? Odom, good to see you, fam. Good to see you. Now, the reason why I asked that question is because as much as we would like to look for the good in others, we realize that there are individuals with ulterior motives that may take advantage of us. Psalm 146 said, no, sir. We locks doors around here. I agree with you, sis. I agree with you. So we do this because we recognize that there's individuals with ulterior motives. There's individuals that may try to take advantage of us and that kind of deal. Now, let's take this to the internet. When it comes to the internet, the same type individuals do exist, except on the internet, they can get to Ohio and North Carolina at the same time. They can get to Texas and California at the same time. The world is their oyster because of the power of the internet. It happens. Oh, Big Bro agreed. He said, click, click, clank. Yeah, we locked them doors. I feel you, Big Bro. I feel you. So when it comes to the internet, there are many individuals that have the same ulterior motives, except now, because of the power of the internet, they have access to more than just the parking lot of a big box store that they frequent. So, that being the case, we have to be on guard, if you will. So, I'm going to list some social media platforms. We've got Instagram, we've got Facebook, we've got YouTube. YouTube is a social media platform. Now, you may not have the instant message that you have with Instagram or Facebook, but YouTube is a social media platform. You got TikTok, you've got Twitter, you've got, or no, Twitter, it's not Twitter anymore, it's X. You've got X. You got a bunch of these different programs and platforms that exist. You got Snapchat, you know what I mean? All of these ones that are here where people can take advantage of you if you're not careful. Let's see. Big Bro said facts. Just as on guard. Yes, it's the same in the virtual space as it is in the physical space. My sis, TLC, in the garden. What is going on, sis? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for coming through. Odom said, I locked mine, but only a new fool would break in. These dogs friendly to the family. I got you. I know what you mean. But hey, they hit that bark one good time, and people that don't know, you know what I mean? But I feel you, bro. I feel you. VP said, Tic Tac, Facebook. I love it. I love it. Happy Max said, I don't store my passwords on any app. People will steal your stuff, even your channel. Very true, sir. Very true. That is very true. Yes, yes, and yes. So, there's many different platforms. Now, I intentionally left off the platform that was the reason for this live stream. Yes, Cole equals chief of security. Very true. I'm scared of him, and he's 10 months old because he weighs more than I do. Yes, sir. Yes, that is chief of security. Very true. As you would say, big bro, these are facts. So, one of the platforms that I intentionally did not mention, um, now I got to put this up. Psalm 146 is on track. Been hacked on Facebook so many times, and once they got my card info after having helped a GoFundMe, and they bought a Netflix subscription and ordered strange items on Amazon. Crazy. Absolutely crazy, sis. I completely and totally agree with you. Oh, I'm sorry, 6 months and already weighs more than me. Even more scared. Now, I'm going to share something with you. And I want to see if I can do this the right way. So let me share my screen, and then I'm going to share this Chrome tab so that I don't lose my audio. So the platform that I intentionally did not mention is Omegle. Now notice this title from Wired. Omegle was forced to shut down by a lawsuit from a sexual abuse survivor. Now, if you go on to read, it talks about how it's a permanent shutdown. It says Omegle's chatting service was shut down Wednesday, just a week after it settled a court case with a plaintiff identified as A.M. Her lawsuit, filed in 2021, alleged that she met a man in his 30s on Omegle who forced her to take naked photos and videos over a 3-year period. She was just 11 when it began in 2014. Now, if you want to know more about the story, by all means go to Wired. You can read it. But I just wanted to mention, because this is enough for us to have a conversation about. This is the plenty. This is the absolutely plenty. Big Bro said, allegedly. Yes, allegedly. Happy Matt. My point exactly. Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Odom, you are right. There are sick people in this world. Now, I wanted to have this conversation because I feel like it's important for all of us to be on guard when it comes to the power of the internet. Because there are indeed social media predators that do exist. Big bro, insanity. Yes, absolute insanity. It's absolutely crazy. So, we have to be mindful of where we are on social media, on the internet, and what we're doing. And not only that, but those that we love. Because the same is true for our young ones, for our teenagers, for those that we may care about, that may be adults, but may not understand certain things that happen on the internet and social media. There are people out here that are trying to do individuals harm. And as you saw in that article, they don't always have to get their hands on the person. Absolutely crazy what people are doing in this world. My sis, Frugal Mama, what is going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. So I wanted to have this conversation so that we remind ourselves, me included, the importance of being on guard when it comes to social media. Now, there's many different ways that these kind of things happen. I'll give you a simple one that may happen to a lot of us. You go to check your email, and there's an email, and it looks like it's from someone you know, but when you actually look at the email address, it's something completely different. It's an instant way for someone to fool people into thinking that there's someone else to get them talking, to get information out of them, to create a situation where they can take advantage of an unsuspecting stranger. Because from the other person's perspective, it looks like someone they know, someone they talk to on a regular basis. So if that person asks them to send them money, it's not as uncommon for those that may not be aware of how social media works and the power of the internet. Oh, my cousin Johnny down the street, he wants to borrow $5. Well, he asked me for $5 in person last week. So yeah, I'll send him my bank information because he just needs $5. Not realizing that that ain't Johnny. That's Bubba and them from 3 states over that, like Psalm 146 said, are trying to use your information to order strange things on Amazon. It's important for us to be aware of what can happen and what is happening in these YouTube streets and the internet. It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Why, thank you for that good example. Can you send me $1,000? Cole needs some new shoes. Now, would these be 4 shoes or 2 shoes? I'm just curious. Oh, snap. That's good stuff, big bro. That's good stuff. All right, I'm about to drop this link because I want to get some different perspectives and I want to see what everybody's thinking when it comes to this particular subject. So I'm going to drop the link. Anybody is more than welcome to come up. We just ask you to abide by the manners of the channel, the rules of the channel. We are a family channel, so we're trying to do things positively. But other than that, anyone is more than welcome to come up. Now, what you may not know, and you would only know if you happen to be in the live stream at that point in time, is last week I dropped the link just like I did right then so that those that wanted to come up could come up. Me and VP and Jay were having a conversation. Jay and VP had come up. We were having an excellent conversation. Or maybe it was just VP. I can't remember. And somebody used the link to come up. And they were doing things that I'm so glad y'all did not have to see. But speaking of which, we have an amazing, distinguished gentleman who is backstage that we want to bring up. Vision preparedness. Let me hold on. I'm trying to switch the scenes. There we go. There we go.
Look at you. You're learning.
Slowly. What's good with you, big bro?
I'm good, man. You need to do a GoFundMe because the Prepared Irishman has hacked your YouTube channel and he wants $1 million or your channel will be deleted.
So what I will do is I will offer him half if he will at least let me keep my name.
You got 500,000 out the deal, dude. That's pretty freaking good. Lord have mercy.
What's going on, Irishman?
But yeah, being in you know as well as I do, being in IT, this is something we all have to look out and watch out for. Just because we're not in a physical location, it's even easier to be hacked because it's virtual, online, digital, whatever it is. And we all need to be extra cautious. And Prepared Irishman said done. So you owe him $500,000.
and,
And
and
I'll take my 10% off the top because I read the post.
okay, so Prepared Irishman, you get 490,000, and VP gets 10,000, and I will give you both that money the day after I die.
Deal.
But this is something that sometimes isn't always talked.
Of course.
What? It's all I had prepared, Irishman. It's all I got.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
But this is a subject that is
Yeah.
worth discussing for everyone because we all have to be on guard. Jay mentioned today in his live stream about how
Happy, man.
of course,
I
Happy
think
Matt. Of course.
I think I got a couple quarters around here somewhere. So yeah, we can get you a cup of coffee. And
um,
if not, I'll share mine with you.
there you go. What are friends for? But Jay mentioned in his live stream early today that I told you.
Hmm.
But Jay mentioned earlier in his live stream that sometimes we get comfortable. And he was
Yeah.
talking about how all of us can get comfortable. He used
Yeah.
the analogy of those in the gym that hurt their foot dropping 45-pound weights because they're used to slinging the weights around.
Yeah.
Um, and, and it's the same with us as IT professionals. We still have to stay even more on guard
Yeah.
because people depend on us to protect them.
Right.
So
That's facts.
I just
Well,
wanted to have this live stream as an opportunity to remind everyone of the dangers of the internet.
yeah. Yeah. Nah. He said, "Don't mess with my money."
I got you, but the only way it'll work is if I don't get hacked before I can give it to you.
Yeah. But you know it's the thing, folks. Recycle your passwords, reset passwords. Don't use the same password for everything.
Yes.
You know, a lot of my banking stuff, I use biometrics,
Mm-hmm.
and I have some particular electronics that are on a closed network.
Mm-hmm. For that very reason.
Yes,
For that
yes,
very reason. Now,
yes.
and these are simple things, but it's only simple if you know. Because
Mm-hmm.
some
Mm-hmm.
surgeons, open heart surgery is simple. You just do this, and listen. If you have me do open heart surgery, you're dead.
You're gonna
uh,
die.
you're gonna die.
Yeah.
But I said that to say that it's simple, and so often these individuals take advantage of our human weakness. It's
Mm-hmm.
difficult for us to remember 50, 60 passwords, so we get comfortable. We have a certain set. They
Mm-hmm.
depend on that to take advantage of us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Somehow, some way, we have to have something that is protected that we can put our passwords in.
Mm-hmm. Regional Sky Girl.
Yeah, I'm glad you said something, big bro. How you doing, sis? Thank you for coming through.
She's in a jump seat. She's always moving and shaking and never still. So
Yes, yes.
safe travels to wherever you may be going in these great United States or abroad. Be safe.
Likewise,
Yes.
likewise. I concur. I concur. Yes, that Irishman. You're so right. You're
Yeah.
so right.
And just think, once AI does what it does, it's going to make everything 1,000% worse.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes. And it's just something that we gotta be on guard. And it doesn't matter what you do, but if you are using anything, any type of service, and they offer any type of two-factor authentication, please take advantage of it. I
Yes.
I, I know it's an extra step, because it's my Facebook and I just want to go to Facebook and log in. But I say this to all of us as we are having this conversation, and for those that may watch on the replay, you are more protected with two-factor authentication.
Yes.
Please take
Yes.
advantage of it.
Yes. I use it as much as they will allow me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Now, for those that may not know what two-factor authentication is, it is when you have two forms of identification. I've got a password to this website, but even when I supply the password, the website triggers a second form of authentication. It may be a text message, it may be an email, it may be a phone call, but
Mhm.
something to do that extra step to make sure that Bubba from Florida that decided to hack you doesn't actually have your phone too. And now
Yeah.
you're protected.
Yeah. The best commercial to this day is the Russian guy that's sitting in a dark room that says, "Hello, my name is Peggy." That's still the best commercial ever done.
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Hmm.
Very true. Very true.
Yes.
So it may seem like it's an extra step and it may seem inconvenient, but there are predators on the internet. There is a reason why for the thumbnail I chose lions, tigers, a T-Rex, a snake, a grizzly bear, an alligator, and a scorpion.
Yes.
All of these are predators, some of which you may see coming and run from. You don't always see snakes, they blend in. Snakes in the grass, before you realize what you've done, you stepped on them. The same thing with scorpions. You
Hmm.
got to be prepared for the frontal attacks and for those that aren't so obvious.
Correct. And out of all of those, I rather deal with either the scorpion or the snake.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
most definitely,
Yes.
most definitely,
Yeah.
most definitely. So it may seem like it's difficult, and I know I've said this, and I'm going to keep saying this, but remember, because of the times in which we live, things are being made more difficult for you, so that it's more difficult for those that are trying to harm you.
Yeah. Exactly.
We, yeah, we're in that time frame. We have to be inconvenienced in order to protect ourselves.
Correct. And that's just the way of the world, and it's only going to get worse. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So you can fight it. I don't want to. I don't like it. I like my old way. Guess what? You might
Okay.
not have had nothing by the time you finish with your old way. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Sooner or later, you're going to have to. I mean, whether depending on what it is, they meaning in the other entity that's controlling the app or the website or wherever, is going to say, okay, this is the only way you're going to get to see your stuff is by
Mm-hmm.
doing two-factor authentication or biometrics or retina scans or
Mm-hmm.
providing your footprints of your baby's mother's grandson. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're right. You're right. And this is the thing. It's difficult for a reason,
Yes.
because the whole point is to come up with a scenario that someone that's trying to harm you won't have what is needed to harm you.
Right. That's
You
true.
might have to call your grandson and put him on FaceTime to do Face ID, or I mean,
Right.
but hey, it protects you.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And that's what you got to do. And that's all.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
me too.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Me too.
But you know, it is what it is. It's only going to get worse, and the security, and I'm doing air quotes for those listening, the security is only going to get stronger.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It has no choice. It has
Yes.
no choice. The analogy that I often use is the industry of locksmiths.
Yes.
Locksmiths come out with better locks. Thieves come out with ways to break those locks.
Yes.
Locksmiths come out with better locks. It- it's
Mm-hmm.
a cycle.
Mm-hmm.
It- and it's the same thing in technology.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow somebody's going to figure out a way to clone your phone so that when it rings they get it and they get in, and now two-factor authentication becomes three-factor authentication. Like, these kind of things happen.
Allegedly, back in the day, somebody knew how to do that with this little black box, and you could sit there and just listening to somebody talking on their phone, and you can grab all their information and clone it to a blank SIM card, and you have their phone, and now you do what you need to do. Allegedly.
Allegedly, of course,
Allegedly.
allegedly. But this does prove the point that there are individuals with that kind of equipment to accomplish
Mm-hmm.
that kind of task.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
we can ignore them, pretend like they don't exist. We live in a bubble, but that's not gonna work.
Right.
It's not gonna work.
Right. And this is a great topic. Continue. Give these folks more technicalities. Talk to them about ways that they can protect themselves and their stuff. I got to get ready to bounce
Yeah.
because I got a premiere coming up at 6:30, and I at least need to show up in the chat.
I got you. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna wrap up in about 10 minutes, and we're gonna send everybody over for the premiere. And I will be in the chat too, sir.
By the way, folks, please, if you don't mind, kind sir, kind ma'am, smash the like button, share it out, because this is one of those topics people take for granted and they need reminding every now and three times. So
Yes.
share it out, be safe, stay safe. I appreciate you, bruh, for allowing me to come up and pontificate with you.
I'm gonna tell you, pontificating by yourself is always never as much fun as with two. So for that,
Yeah.
I truly say thank you, and I appreciate your input too, big bro.
Yep. And allegedly, somebody in the chat said something about Black Hawks are better than fat Chinooks. So that's okay.
Oh, that was that kind of conversation going on?
Well, no, allegedly. I thought I saw something in there that said something about Black Hawks are better than fat Chinooks. So,
But it's all allegedly. I mean,
allegedly. Allegedly. Yes. All right, bro. I got to run. I'll talk to
much
you.
love.
Great topic. Continue on. I'm going to share this live out, and because folks need to be reminded,
Thank you,
stay
big bro.
safe, stay strong. M Squad.
Oh, there we go. I appreciate you, big bro. Much love.
Much love.
Yes, sir. Y'all, that was the one and only Vision Preparedness. Let me see if I can get this. Hold on, I removed it. There we go. Y'all know I'm slightly slow. Oh, Magic, what's going on? Appreciate you being here, fam. Thank you for coming through. So we got about 10 minutes before VP's premiere. We're going to send everybody over there in just a few minutes. But this whole topic of security is so important. It's so important. Um, Find ways to make your passwords difficult. Try to create passwords that it's difficult for you to remember, that you almost forget, that you got to put somewhere, somehow, some way, in a safe place that's a enclosed network, or I don't know, pen and pad under lock and key, something. But please do me a favor and do those things, because it will help you and protect you. The Prepared Irishman said, don't worry about the likes. Your channel will no longer be in existence until I get my money. I love it. I love it. I love it. That is what's up. Well, let me make sure you get your money. Let me make sure you get your money, sir. Oh, man. That is good stuff. That is good stuff. So we got to be prepared. We got to be on guard. And that's the whole point of this conversation is knowing what is out there and taking advantage of it. Psalm said, my old brain will forget where I put the password. I got you. Now, there are many password saving apps that do exist. And I'm not saying don't use them because I actually use one myself. But what I am saying is that you've got to do your research about the type app that you are using. For instance, the password app that I use, even if I call the company because I forgot my password, they don't have the capability to reset it. So if I forget my main password, not even the company can recover my data. That makes me feel a little bit more safe. If I'm using a password app and when I forget my password, the agent rep on the other end can reset my password for me, that means that they can access my data. My own personal thoughts. My own personal thoughts. I'm just sharing. Hey, man, I appreciate you, Prepared Irishman. You are helping us all to have fun. You are single-handedly helping the live stream today, and I appreciate it. Please bring the humor. I enjoy it. I love laughing and having fun. And yes, thank you for being here, bro. We appreciate you. Password safe. Very true. Password safe. So we're just encouraging everyone to be safe, to think ahead of time about what could exist and being prepared for it. We don't always know what's going to happen, but hey, these kinds of things do exist. It does happen. On this platform, I've been hacked so many times. I can't tell you how many times I've seen other people on this platform pretend to be me. I even had someone pretend to be me and try to come up on my live stream while I'm live. Like, I'm not going to recognize that they look like me when I know that I'm live. This is the kind of stuff that happens. I've had people pretend and come up and tell me how I killed their relatives. Hashtag not true. The list goes on and on and on. And people that have been hacked, I can't even tell you how many. What is going on? We got my favorite YouTuber in the building. Miss T with the T came through. Surprise, surprise. What is going on? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for coming through and for hanging out with us. We got celebrities in the building. Kind of, sort of, but I started late. We're actually going to end in about 5 minutes because Vision Preparedness has a premiere, and I've got to get home and start taking care of all of the things that I need to take care of. But we truly appreciate you being here. 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 30 seconds. It is an honor to have you here, my friend. It is an honor to have you here. Bro, Happy Mac. Yes, literally came up on my live stream, pretended to be nice, and told me that I killed their uncle. I don't even know where they live. How would I know? Really? These kind of things. This is the stuff that happens on social media. And I can talk about it because these are things that have happened to me. It is no problem at all. Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate you. We really do. And hey, we're gonna do better next time. We're gonna do better next time. I got about a 15-minute late start because I was super busy at work and got off late. And that's why I look bloodshot in the eyes. It's crazy. It's crazy. But we are here. Yeah, that was a while back. Yes, craziness, absolute craziness. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second. So that was little man trying to make sure that I was okay because he hadn't heard from me. But yeah, these are the kind of things that happen. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Bananas how these things go. But it is life. It is a part of social media. It is one of the things that you have to be on guard against. But the same thing is true on the internet. You have people that will find ways to get your card information. I saw this one thing where somebody figured out a way to make a cover for like the ATM checkout things at, like, I don't know, HEB, Food Line, Walmart, or whatever. So they put their cover on top of the real thing. So when you slid your card in, not only did you slide through theirs, but you also went to the regular one. So the company didn't know any different because it was still getting the card information. But every time somebody would swipe on that card, that person would get that person's card information. These are the kind of things that happen. We have to be careful in these internet streets. I can't even say YouTube streets, internet streets. We just have to be careful. So I'm just trying to share this information. I don't want anything to happen to anybody. I hate for somebody to be hacked or whatever the case may be. Having experienced it is no fun, and I don't wish it on my worst enemy. Yes, Happy Mac. You're exactly right. And that's why I had to start doing it, because it got to the point where I couldn't trust others without being able to verify, because so many people pretend to be someone else. It's crazy. It's crazy. Frugal Mama says she saw what I was talking about with the cards and everything. Yeah, it's bananas how people do stuff like this. So these are the kind of things that happen. It's just crazy. And I'm going to hold on, let me get this together. I want to do vision preparedness. Let's see, he's got a premiere that is coming up. So I'm going to take this and share, copy link, and then now let me go to my own live stream, and I'm gonna paste. So that is the link for VP's premiere. So we can all go check that out in just a minute. What did Frugal Mama say? Man, if hackers could just use their talent for some kind of good. I agree, sis. And it's a shame that it doesn't happen that way. They got people that enjoy taking advantage of others. It's crazy. Yes, I sure am. I'm going to be listening to VP's premiere, and I'm going to be eating some food because I am starving. So the new link drop isn't Geek Squad anymore, Magic. It's M Squad from Motivation Squad. So by all means, hit that. We're going to get ready to go. We're going to check out VP's premiere. I hope to see everybody over there. I thank you for being here. I thank you for your patience. I wish you the best. Remember the recipe. It's simple. Stay strong, stay positive, stay active. M Squad, that would be the Motivation Squad. We appreciate you, and we will see you tomorrow for the live stream. Take care, y'all.